going live. And we're live. So, oh my God, look at my hair.
Oh my.
Of COVID-19, when everybody has to hit the beauty salon. Wow. The good thing of it is that when you do go out with somebody or you meet them online, you're going to know what color their hair really is.
There's not going to be a lot of...
There's not going to be no secrets. There's not going to be no mani-pedis. I mean, when they come out, they're going to have some gangly nails, some...
Looking like Chewbacca with fucking eagle talons and shit. No catfishing going on here. Because I'm telling you, if you're out there and you get somebody with a profile, you know that was way before Corona.
I was going to say.
Or they're catfishing you.
I mean, there's going to be some folks out there that just look, what? You know, but hey, you know, I mean, maybe it gives you a sense of reality. You know, maybe it gives you that new renewed purpose that you can go out like this, but you shouldn't.
No, I say be all natural.
Get
the championship belt. I'm talking about in the summer. Don't shave nothing down there.
Well, what's the point, really? I mean, if you're working from home or you know, you're just at home. Who are you impressing?
Because you talk about 6 foot of distancing. Boy, I have a bunch of spider legs sticking out of a Speedo or...
Never. Oh, great. Corona. COVID.
No, it went down the wrong hole. You know the difference between 2 dicks and a joke?
No.
I can't take a joke.
That's pretty good.
Anyway.
But yeah, so like I say, if you are a beautician out there, please know when this ends, you're gonna be so busy. I mean,
my God.
There are ladies and rightfully so, gentlemen out there, but I can't be seen like this.
Oh, I had somebody come up to me and said, "Man, who's cutting your hair? I need my hair cut." I'm like, "Well, I cut my own hair." Yeah. What? And it's hard to believe because I do fade myself up and everything like that. It just, I've been cutting my hair for so long. And I will tell anybody out there, if you've never cut your own hair, don't do it.
Do it and film it.
Yeah, okay, do it.
Do it, film it, send it to us. And then that way we can post it for you. You know, I mean, we say try. Get that pair of clippers that you bought in 1982, the one that doesn't even have the right grounding to it. You know, oil them up with a little bit of what? Olive oil? You know, whatever. Peanut oil, whatever that you got lying around. You probably got enough grease in your hair to make it all happen anyway. So, you know, I'm just saying, try it out.
Yeah, definitely you try to cut your own hair.
And when you ask about guards, we're here to tell you, don't use them.
I don't care if you have long hair up here and you want to keep it.
It's just a waste of time.
Comb it out and try to...
Yeah. Do it yourself. If you're a lady out there that has beautiful flowing hair, try it.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
Just put it in a pony and cut whatever you want off.
We're not licensed professionals, but we give great advice. So try it. Please. But film it.
Yes.
Or don't film it and try it and then get really pissed off at us and send us that too.
That's what I need to do, a tutorial on cutting hair.
You do need to do a tutorial. Then that way when people fuck it up, then they can go, that goddamn motherfucker. Do it since you were 16 or something, 15, I don't know, a long time.
That's what poor people do.
Yeah. And you don't do it inside the house, you do it on the porch so the wind blows it away.
It's extremely hard to do it. I mean,
I wouldn't do it
unless you have a Flowbee from back in the 80s.
Oh, remember the Flowbees?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Early 80s or late 80s, early 90s.
I mean, talk about sucking your will to live. Yeah. I mean, who puts a fucking, attachment of teeth onto a vacuum cleaner. Didn't
The
last
people
very
at
long.
Floby.
I wonder if they're still around.
No, because people were cutting their hair and their hair was getting stuck in it because the design of it just sucked.
It's probably by the same people that made the Yugo.
Probably.
For those of you that don't know what a Yugo is, look it up. Well, actually, you probably can't look it up because the people that owned them blew up in them or something. So, actually, I saw one on the road the other day. A Yugo. Mm-hmm. I think it's the last remaining one. It was parked on the side of the road, so I mean, maybe it was there forever. I don't know, but
Yugoslavian.
Yeah, it was a Yugoslavian car. It had, I believe, 1.5 pistons that made it go. It was that really half piston that really got you up to speed.
But we are talking about the second wave.
I'm sorry.
We're talking about Yugos.
Second wave of Corona.
Some of these people are like, "What the hell is a Yugo?" They think tapes are from back in the Civil War era.
They are. But yeah, I mean, if you're talking about the second wave of people coming out when they can actually come out of their houses, or in our case, a closet.
Yeah, think about all the non-essentials, but will be essential at that time.
Oh my gosh! You know, I mean, there's going to be everything:
sun tanning booths, beautician, barber, nail tech.
My gosh, man! Yeah, could you imagine? It's like you're gonna have some gangly nails.
Oh no, I'm talking about the fake nails that grew out with the other nails.
Oh yeah,
because they can't cut them off.
Oh, you can't? Oh,
not on with nail techs because they like super glue that shit.
They use Gorilla Glue.
And yeah,
but how many of you? And this would be a good question. That we are in an outbreak of COVID-19. How many of you deep down would still go to the beauty salon or the nail place or any of these non-essential, but would you risk it because you need to make all this look pretty? How many people would do that, do you think? I think a lot, personally.
I don't want to speculate what women thinking because
even men. I mean, you know, how many men are probably sitting there bringing it up to their women?
I used to get my nails. Well, because you got to look at a lot of these, you know, women out there that have that other woman's husband, you know, that they haven't seen since, you know, the COVID-19 happened because
Stevie Wonder song. Can't get their part-time lovers in.
Yeah, they can't get the part-time loving in because of the fact that they need to be home with their kids and wife. I mean, don't get me wrong. I bet you he's banging his head against the wall. And you know he is not going to see that side piece until her funky Chewbacca ass goes to the salon. He's going to be like, wax it, flip it, tan it, and then you can come back to me.
Did you see that? When, like, they see each other for the first time after this, and it's like, and they go, it's like, hey, Bob. Hey.
Teen Wolf?
Have we met before? Like, Matt? It's like, oh, shit.
You look like Teen Wolf. Is that a full moon? I mean, I know it's daylight, but damn.
Wow, we put some women down. I mean, don't get me wrong. Nobody wants to have the part-time lover.
I'm putting down thoughts and thirsty trap hookers. I'm not putting down mommies and women that are out in this doing their.
I mean, like, I don't know how many men actually go to a beauty salon. I don't actually have that statistic. It's got to be pretty high, though, I would imagine.
More than a barber. Society. I mean, because of the fact that we are now raising sissies. I won't say sissies because their manhood is kind of different than what our manhood is.
Right. I think
because now they're eating ass. They think that's a manhood trait.
I mean,
like puff out their chest. I'm eating ass. I can smell it. Yes, I know you eat ass. It smells like hot garbage down there.
Well, now, I mean, I can see part of this, okay, because it does make sense that as we evolve, the certain.
How did that get into eating ass, though?
Because, well, no, I don't know that part of it.
I evolved and now I eat ass?
But I mean,
like a Snickers bar. It's so wrong.
I don't know when it became a thing, though. I mean, obviously, I didn't know it was a thing until right now. But I didn't know that when. When did it become a trendy thing to eat ass?
That's what I want to know. Somebody out there, please tell me what. I mean, do they munch on it? Do they lick? I know they lick it. Don't get me wrong. It's not like I haven't went down on.
Talk about getting your COVID-19 on. I mean, man, that's like a whole new level of.
I want to know,
there's no social distancing there at all. I mean,
that's
up close and personal.
Yes, I want to know.
I mean, I couldn't. I don't know when that became a man. Well,
we can ask a cousin. We know a cousin that I know a cousin that had his ass eaten.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to call. I'm not going to blast you on the air because you're probably watching right now.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying,
But I'm going to call anybody that wants to call me and tell because I've never eaten ass and I've never had.
I mean, do you go to the dentist? And what if you had those stains on your teeth and they're like cleaning your teeth? Like, what the hell is this? And they're like chiseling old poop off your damn.
That's why everybody that goes to the dentist, they fucking they're wire brush.
You don't see no poopy on my teeth, I mean, but yeah, I can't imagine when that becomes trendy. Like when I know Netflix and chill now means that you're going to watch a movie and have sex, right? Is that
yeah.
So, but I mean, but what is Netflix and eating ass? I mean, what would that be? I mean, I don't know. What do you say to a
Netflix
woman or a man?
Porn, I guess.
Yeah.
Not popcorn.
Yeah, I'm just like, I just don't know. I mean, would that be Netflix and a chocolate bar? I mean, what do you how do you approach the situation?
Yeah, and that, I mean, I want full disclosure. I really do. I want your first time that you had that fucking kinky guy or kinky girl go down and eat your ass. Because I want to know the steps. I want to know the process of, did they kick your legs up and just start eating your ass? Did they flip you over? And if you're a man, because if you're flipped over, you're getting to be suspect. You really are, because you're like, what the fuck are they about to put in my ass? Because it's the God's honest truth. There's nothing back on the back of a man. Okay,
but I mean, I'm just saying, but when did it first become a thing to where somebody goes, like, here's the conversation. I'd love to eat your ass. And then which I can even go with, but then I want to know when this happened. Now that sounds like a good idea.
And that's probably how it started out. Baby, you look so good, I'd eat your ass. What's stopping you? Then he was like, fuck, he was pressured now. He was like, fuck.
If I said that in context, it's like, what's stopping you? Oh, let me list down the things that are stopping me.
Corona. That's one of them.
I mean, if we're talking about the second wave, you need to get that Brazilian done, I mean, put it down there, strip it off. I don't care. But, and even then, not looking too good. I'm just saying. I don't know. I don't know when that's become a thing, But I guess would that fall under the same thing of like people peeing on each other and stuff like that?
Yes.
I don't think so. I think that'd be a fetish.
Well, but they know. This is, and we talked about this on previous show about when to bring out your freak. Because of the fact
if it's
that
mainstream, is it freaky anymore?
No, because like if somebody wants to get peed on, they'll tell you that they'll get it into the shower and then they'll be like, pee on me, because I've actually had that happen.
Really?
Yes. And I was like, no, because I know what it leads into. you want me to pee on you, and then you want to pee on me, and I don't want to be peed on.
I think that you would have like a shy bladder at that moment. You know, I mean, it's hard enough when you're sitting over here, which, by the way, I do not understand this. When you go into a male's restroom and they have the urinals lined up, how hard it is to put a fucking petition between each one of those. I don't need to see the man's junk. And, you know, quite frankly, it's uncomfortable.
But that's comical right there. Is when you can look at a man and be like, that's nice. And then he just walks out like, oh my God. Well, like we were old friends and shit. Like he's been up in my rectum.
But I'm just saying, you know, I think that would fall under the same level of somebody walking into the shower, your partner going, would you pee on me? I think that you would have performance issues at that point, especially if it was just out of the blue like that. I think you would.
But see, and that was my thing is when it happened to me, I didn't have performance issues. My brain automatically kicked on and said, she wants to pee on you after.
Yeah, I know.
And I'm like, that ain't my thing. You know,
I like how you say it just so easily. You know, that's not my thing. But you know what? I think you should go explore that with.
Well, and it did change. It changed. I mean, and this is when I was younger, because younger people and older people don't think the same.
Well, would you have ate an ass? What, 20?
I better been in love with that girl or guy, whatever.
I'm just saying. I mean, I just don't know, because, like I say, it can't be freaky if it becomes a norm. You know, if the younger generation are all about, you know, getting down there, was that salad tossing or whatever they call that? You know, I don't know. I can't keep up with the tossing salad. Can't keep up with the lingo. Yeah, when it becomes a norm, it can't be freaky anymore.
That's true.
You know,
and that's the whole thing is, and I mean, I've seen some butts in my life,
and you cannot lie.
And I cannot lie. I mean, you got to think the bigger booty, because you remember Uncle Steve said, with great power comes big booty bitches. I mean, you got to think there's probably about 6 inches of butt flap. It would be like taking 2 loaves of bread and just stuffing them in your face. And I love big booty bitches.
I think it would be tiring holding it out like this all the time, wouldn't it? And then what is the right position?
Can you motorboat a booty? I mean, you can motorboat boobies. Can you
get in there and like,
yeah, like
I don't know.
What if it talks back to you?
What if she farted?
That's what I'm talking
Oh my gosh.
You motorboat it and she just farts right in your
mouth.
That's
would just
pink eye. That's wear safety glasses.
I mean, right? I mean, you're talking a whole new level of COVID-19.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
wear safety glasses.
Wow.
I wonder if that ever happened.
Oh, it has to, right?
If a guy was like, yeah, I'll eat your ass, and he pops on PPE and shit. He called OSHA and says, hey, what's the proper PPE to eat ass right now?
What does the CDC say on eating ass, you know? But I'm just saying.
I bet you they say don't fucking do it. Right. That waste comes out of that end.
Yeah, I don't. But then again, I guess I would imagine, well, I don't know. You know, was anal sex like a taboo thing, and then it became kind of mainstream? You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's just that thing. Maybe it's just a natural progression and evolution of having sex. I mean, think about it. If you're sitting over here, like when we were kids, it was something if one of your friends had a nudie magazine, or, God forbid, a VHS tape of a bootleg porno, or, for some of you know that, the Cinemax After Dark, when it would just slightly come in, you know. So I'm just saying, our generation had a different thing. You know, these kids,
they can get Pornhub accessible.
Yeah,
like
I mean,
that.
it's just so. I mean, maybe it's just the natural evolution. Maybe ass eating is just our way of saying we're evolving.
Could you imagine going through your kid's search engine?
Yeah,
I mean, and just reading the ass eating and
Yeah, I think their level of understanding just sex in general is probably
have you ever tongue punched a fart box?
no.
He said no.
I mean, it seems off and weird to me. I'm not saying that the people that do it, hey, you know what? Whatever blows your skirt up.
No, he's saying you're a fucking freak.
Well, but not technically, because if it's mainstream, it's not freakish anymore.
Right.
I'm just saying, maybe people are smarter now.
Have you accidentally ever like had it come out of one hole, went into the other?
No.
That's happened to me once.
Once.
The worst scream I ever heard in my life.
It's happened to me once.
I mean, when it happened to me, happened to me.
I'm just saying, if we're and we totally got off the subject as we normally do, folks, because that's how we roll. We have something in place, but then it kind of, but I don't know.
Eating ass is a good thing. I mean,
well, you just said it was a freaky thing. How can
no, I want to know. I want to know. I don't care how you get a hold of me. Please, I want to know what was the first steps.
Yeah.
That led to that person eating your ass, and then did you take it a step further and say, that felt so good to me, I got to do it to that person?
I mean, would that be on like your profile with Match.com or something? I mean, would it be under that?
No,
like,
see that's where that's
ass.
You talk about catfishing. Freaky people catfish the shit out of normies. I'll say normies because of the fact that they have pimp sex and they slowly get them into eating assholes, and then my ass don't want to be eaten out. So this ain't Grubhub and shit.
So are you saying that there are people out there that are ass eating pushers?
Yes.
It's like
you're pushing normies.
I mean, could you see, like, if you meet that person, like, I just a little taste of your ass. I just need a little taste of your ass. I'll be I get fixed if I get a little taste of your ass. I mean, what does that look like? I mean, are we talking like rehab centers are opening up for Ass Eaters Anonymous?
I want to know everything. I want to know, did you make them scrub the butthole?
I would think so.
You don't know.
I guess you don't know.
I'm not in the room with half these people.
Could you imagine that? It's like if you were turned on by eating ass, but only after they worked out like really hard. There's a lot of sweat in that ass crack.
I bet you we can get a porn star to do a radio interview with us.
We could, yeah.
I see, and these are the things I need to know. I need to be educated.
How would this enlighten your life?
Just because that's something you need to know.
Well, I mean, but could you pick these people out on the street?
No. No. And I wouldn't want. I mean, that would be like that movie.
Don't take a kiss from that person. He's an ass eater.
That would be like that movie with Rodney Piper, where he put on glasses and he seen aliens. I wouldn't want to know that information. I wouldn't want to know, because then it's like if a man could actually read or hear a woman's thoughts, that man would blow his brains out after 2 days.
Well, hell, we don't have to read a lot of women's songs like, oh my gosh, why do you care?
What Janine's doing 2 streets down, I don't care.
I don't give a shit. And then they took my hair and they put it up there. Why would they do that? I just don't understand. Who the fuck cares? There's a lot of women out there. We're going to get a lot of letters now.
I listen.
I listen. I look like this. Why the fuck are you telling me this?
And it's
inside. But on the outside, I'm like, really?
But men are out there that probably annoy the piss out of women too.
Oh well, yeah. I mean
their special
and see, if we could get a damn woman on the show, we could get that perspective.
Yes.
But no, we can't get women on the show.
But we have more women viewers than we have.
I know we are fucked up. You know, that's the thing is, come on the show and tell us how we're fucking with your mind. You know, I mean, it's like that. I mean, we talk about all kinds of things, but like when women have 4 different sizes that they wear. You know, their jeans are a different size than their underwear, and their underwear is a different size than their bra, and then their bra is a different size than how can you keep up with all that?
And you got a special foot size.
Yeah.
So you ain't labeled Bigfoot, you know,
Yeah.
at 5'9". And if you're 5'9", you're slightly tall as a woman, but you're not a tall woman.
Yeah, I mean, I get some of these because, of course, I get the point of that I wear a size 40 pants, okay? Yes, I'm fat. But I'm just saying.
It's 40 inches around.
It's 40 inches around.
I wear a 36. I know I'm 36 inches around my waist.
I'm not a size 14 or whatever the fuck that is. I mean, you know, I get that.
You would probably be a size 12.
I don't know. But I know my underwear would be a different size than that. You know when I get my underwear? Same size.
Yeah, see, we have just large extra
or if you're fat, you got husky. You know, I'm just saying.
You know when you big is when the story says, yeah, you might have to go to Duluth for XL.
King size. But yeah, I mean, I'm just saying, if we had a woman's perspective, we can get that side of the story, but sometimes we just don't. And I mean, there's nothing we can do. We can't. Somebody out there, come on the show. Tell us what we're saying is wrong.
I would love to have a woman on the show.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, after the coronavirus, and we can pay you in breakfast. That's about it.
Yeah. We're not paying you an ass licking, so because that's just
I don't know. It all depends on how you look.
Well, some tells me an asshole looks all the same. So, you know.
No, you can repink it. We've already talked about this.
I understand that. It doesn't matter.
You can repink an asshole.
Don't care.
You can bleach an asshole.
You can do whatever you want. You can put butterflies around that thing. I'm still not doing it.
No, put 12 monkeys with wings. Tattoo 12 monkeys on your butt with wings, and you can say, when monkeys fly out of my ass.
That's a great tattoo.
Or another one is Elmer Fudd on your butt cheek, pointing down at your butthole and say, come out, you wascally wabbit. I'm telling you, that is a great tattoo.
That's a great tattoo.
And when somebody's pounding it from the back, they will get a laugh.
Mm-hmm. As they're laughing, pounding it. But so, I mean, so there you go. After the coronavirus has dissipated, after we're sitting and getting out of our house, going back to a normal society, our folks in the beauty industry.
Makeup people too. Oh my God. I will tell you this. Makeup is going to go off the shelves like toilet paper. I swear to you not. The day it is, you better go to Sephora, what is that? Ulta,
Clinique. I don't know. Is that a brand?
I don't
know. Anyway,
these are high end brands.
Oh, okay. The Wet and Wild section of Target. I don't know.
Go Victoria's Secret, because their bras and all that stuff is going to be out.
Well, no, the gyms are going to be hit first because everybody's been hitting the Little Debbies. See, this is the beauty part of me, is every week I look the exact same. I'm still fat, you know, so when I go out, but see, some of you folks are out there right now eating that Little Debbie's snack cake going, I just can't stop this. So there's going to be a lot of gym membership.
Willpower. Okay, the Stupid Asshole Award.
People, and this is back to COVID-19. Stop or going to parties and shit.
Oh yeah, block party. We had one just yesterday at 42nd and Broadway. here in Indianapolis, and yeah, you're assholes.
Yeah, I mean, stop
you
doing
are
that.
The dumbest fucking shit out there.
I get it that you believe that this isn't going to affect you or is not real or whatever the hell it is that is going through your twisted little mind, but stop. I mean, you're affecting everybody else. You know, numb nuts. I mean, it's just like, I don't understand.
Yeah.
Stop doing it.
Yeah.
Socially distance. Watch our show over and over again.
Watch the previous shows, because if you're just tuning in,
right?
We have 89 shows, something 90 like shows. So.
But I mean, yeah, watch our shows, watch them over again, share them with people, talk about that over the internet. Stop going to fucking parties. Jeez, people.
Okay, everybody. Well, thank you for watching us. Please like and share. Because everybody else wants to know about ass eating.
But do they?
They do. In a funny way. I'm sorry. If you are watching the Tiger King, you will watch us talk about eating ass. Jesus, that show. Anyway, have a great day. Please like and share us. And we're out.
Bye.